Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. Virgo, we are doing your monthly for May. I am transitioning to doing monthly zodiac signs for those of you who've been watching me. For those of you who are new, there are plenty of other Virgos readings to watch, maybe other Virgos to watch. There are plenty of other Virgo readings to watch. I used to do this more than once a month, but I have been guided starting with the month of May to transition to doing monthly forecasts for each zodiac sign, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to look into the energy surrounding you for May. And remember, time is fluid and energy is always changing. So it may not be for May. It could be next May. It could be in June. It could be in July. It depends. It could have happened in the past. Take it how it fits your story and be honest with your situation, all right? We're going to look into those energies, what you need to focus on, all right? What energies are surrounding you and what is the main focus for May. We're also going to look into what you're struggling with for the month, or what you may be struggling with for the month, what Spirit has for you, guidance. I can't even talk. Somebody's nervous or somebody's trying to block me. We're going to look into what Holy Spirit has for you as far as guidance goes. And we're going to look into self-care tips and how to best navigate these energies, okay? Because I'm all about wellness too. That's part of your spiritual growth, your well-being, right? So, there's something else that I was going to start, but I don't know why I can't remember. Anyway, it'll come to me. So let's look into what you need to focus on for May 2023, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you for your, what's coming to you. We're going to look into what's coming to you for May as well. That's the thing I was missing. So right now, let's look into what, it's the Pisces card. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, damn. We got strong Pisces, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups here. This King of Cups showed up in Taurus's reading. It also showed up in my live reading Saturday night. If you haven't watched my live, I highly recommend that you do, because the King of Cups showed up there. Maybe watching Taurus's reading might be beneficial to you too, because this guy's popping up here all this week. They're strong Pisces, because this is the Pisces card. Right? So, but what you need to focus on here, whether you're dealing with a Pisces or a water sign or not, does not matter. This is all about intuition right here. But this dude down here, okay? And this badass person right here, there's things going on behind you you know nothing about. And you need to leave that alone, Virgo. You sense things. You have this inner knowing. Okay? You know that there's something hidden from you, but you're kind of doubting it because you can't see it and you're not supposed to see it. Some of you want something to happen in the physical. Some of you want physical proof. You want visual proof of something. But you don't need that, Virgo. You know already. You know about how somebody's feeling about you. It could be dealing with somebody. Somebody's deep emotions. Somebody has a lot of love for you. And you're like, okay, I feel it. I sense it. But I need somebody to tell me. I need somebody to write it down. I need somebody to voice it to me so I feel better. No, Virgo. For some of you, this is your situation. And this has been coming up a lot. When you are in these connections about having like this deep love for someone and you just want to like have somebody express it to you so you feel better, that defeats the purpose of love, guys. There's no logic to it. There's no verbal interaction with it at all. We're so conditioned to think that in order for someone to show us or how they love us, they have to say it literally. They have to type it out. They have to write a love letter. Now, the King of Cups could very well write a love letter. But this King of Cups, for me, I always channel the King of Cups as someone who is very creative. He has a very different love language, okay? He's not going to love in the same way that other people expect him to. He's not going to express the love that other people are wanting him to express. And I looked here, and there's a dolphin here, okay? You're seeing dolphins, that's confirmation of this reading. But dolphins are also about communication. They're also the conduits between the 5D, the higher realms, and the 3D world, if you didn't know, okay? As I was saying, communicating how they feel, this King of Cups really doesn't do that. This person wants you to trust your intuition on how they feel about you. Whatever the situation is, this person, this individual wants you to feel the love, not have him say the words. I said this in my live, the song More Than Words by Extreme. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. He's singing this to you right now, Virgo. Yeah, you may have told your person you love them, and you want them to tell you you love them back, or you want them to tell you how like you're everything and you're the most wonderful thing in the world, and oh, I'm so deeply in love with you, and blah, 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 blah. This is not how the King of Cups operates. If you listen to that song by Extreme, and some of you know what this is, if you don't, look up the words. Right? It's not the words I want to hear from you. Because this King of Cups has been told plenty of times, oh, I love you, King of Cups. Or maybe he wasn't even a king at the time. Oh, I love you. And then they go back on their word. Right? Oh, you're the best thing ever. Or like, yeah, whatever, I love you. It's not meaningful. They're just words. There's no emotion. There's no deep spiritual connection. This is of a high caliber with regards to spirituality right here. This is a much higher love with this High Priestess card. It's very ethereal. And God and this person want you to understand this love is all about emotion. It's about how you feel. It's about how it's euphoric, and you can't put any words to it. Words cannot describe what this love is, and you feel it within you. You have this inner knowing that this person does, yet some of you just want something to happen in the physical. You need to be focusing on trusting your intuition, listening to it. All right? Mastering this to where you won't need communication from someone, to where you don't need any proof in the physical about how this person feels. It defeats the purpose of what understanding what a higher form of love is, because vibration is everything. And sure, I can say I love you, right? It has energy to it. But did you get a hit from me when I said it? I often say to my members, I love you with the love of Christ. Which I do. But how does that make you feel? Would you rather feel that love for me, or do you want me to just say those 3 little words? Anybody can text, email, type, say verbally, I love you all day, every day. But until you actually, it hits you in the gut, hits you in the heart, it makes your heart flutter. It's like, it's so deep, it makes you feel emotional. That's this King of Cups love right here. It brings you to tears. That is a seriously profound type of love. It's the same love that God gives us. Right? So some of you are being asked, you need to really focus for this month of May. You really, really, really got to be honing in more on your intuition. Whatever dreams that you're having, trust in those. It could be a mystery to you. Why do I feel so much love for somebody? This is turning out to a love reading for the most part, for most of you. Why can't I put any words to this? Why can I not explain this? Some of you may very well need to be reflecting for the month of May. Why do you need someone to express it to you? Because remember, this King of Cups is not going to express this love this love to you in the way that you express it to them. King of Cups has a very different love language. We cannot expect someone to show their emotions to us the way we do to them. We can't do that with everyone. We all have our own love languages, right? And the King of Cups expresses it in a very beautiful, very creative, very romantic way, but it's more of something out of the imagination, because that's Pisces. Something that is way out there, something that is out of the box, like Aquarius energy, something that is not thought of, that people don't normally do. It's unconventional, like with this not high priestess, it's a Hierophant. I don't love like other people love. That's what the King of Cups is telling me. I don't show it the way the rest of the world shows it. I show it in a very different way. I show it through art, through creativity, through song, through music, through poetry, through photos even. I don't know. Pick something that has to do with creativity, whatever, or the arts. This person wants you to feel it. They don't want you to just hear it, Virgo. They want you to feel it. That is power in itself. I'm trying to remember the lyrics of the Extreme song again, when he goes, at the end of the chorus, it's because I'd already know. Then you wouldn't have to say those words, right? I love you, because I'd already know, right? It's about showing you care. In whatever capacity. And showing how much you love somebody does not mean you got to say it all the time. Does not mean you got to text them all the time. Does not mean you have to email it to them all the time. Absolutely not. This is what this world's been conditioned to think. Oh, if a man doesn't tell you they love you, then they're not a man, or they don't, they don't really love you. Who the fuck said that? Now, yes, there is communication that this King of Cups is going to have to learn to express the emotions somehow. And part of that involves, because the dolphin is here, part of that involves literal communicating verbally in some way, shape, or form, or written form, okay? It's part of what the king has to master, what he has to learn. It's balancing the head and the heart here. And not keeping those emotions in. The King of Cups has to understand an outlet has to be created here for those more emotions to pour out, as it's pouring outside my window. And people who have a hard time with expressing things, especially expressing love, there's trauma involved in this. They could have grown up in a family where their parents never told them that they loved them. They could have grown up in a household where emotions weren't expressed. You couldn't be sensitive, especially if you were a male. For those of you who are male, you couldn't tell people how you really felt because people didn't want to know what was going on. Because remember, this doesn't have to be just about love, guys. It's just about what's going on internally with how you feel, right? No, you can't tell anybody that something's going on with your life. No, you can't tell anybody that this is going on in the family. No, you can't say this. You can't say that. That's part of this. And when that is restricted, when that is taken away from somebody, especially from a young age, you can't expect them to all of a sudden come to you and be like, oh my God, Virgo, I am in love with you and blah, 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 blah. It's like fucking Shakespeare or some shit. And Shakespeare is like poetry, right? But maybe that's way, it's like you're thinking this Romeo and Juliet, where this Romeo is supposed to tell you how they feel. But maybe this King of Cups isn't going to be like the Romeo. He's going to be like the Shakespeare, and he's going to do it in some sort of play form, in some sort of poetry type of form. That type of thing. There may be somebody who is a poet or who is into theater here, where you do plays with regards to what you went through as a child or what happened in life, and that's your form of expression of getting your feelings out there through other people, actors, theater, plays, right? That is of the arts. Music, even like an orchestra or something, or musical or something like that. I'm hearing burlesque. Anyway, this is all about what you know on the inside. You need to be focusing on mastering your intuition here, because you know a lot, Virgo. You know more than you think you do. A lot of you have access to the Akashic records. A lot of you are very psychic. You are exceptionally intuitive. You're very gifted, not only with the arts, some of you, or your person is, you're very gifted with knowing things that other people just can't detect. And when it comes to you, when you start detecting things and when you start having these little inklings and these dreams and things and you feel it in your gut, you start to think twice about it. Why is that? I'm going to raise my hand because even with the work that I do, I've predicted some crazy shit. I've picked up on some stuff that people tell me, there's no way you could have known, Jess. None. But I know I'm not gifted. But then, when it comes to what I pick up on, I'm like, wait, wait a minute. Really? Is that what I channeled? For myself, is that the intuitive hit that I got? And then I start to doubt, because I got strong air in my chart too, right? I'm a double air. This is what some of you are going through. And you are Virgo, guys. That Mercury rules Virgo. Mercury is the thought planet. The overthinking planet. The second guessing planet when it's in its shadow side. So you're being asked to really start focusing and trusting your intuition more. You gotta connect more with God, with the higher realms, to master those gifts. And to also understand that love comes in many different forms. Look at how God loves us. Do you need God to tell you how much He loves you? Do you need God to show you that He cares, that you are His child? No, you don't. You just know. And through all these things you may be going through, pain and suffering, like, oh my gosh, why can't this person express themselves? Why can't this person say this or whatever? Why am I going through this torture? You're not learning the lesson here. You're not learning the power that you have about the feeling of having this type of deep love, because a lot of people are never going to experience this. Everybody wants romance and a boyfriend and a girlfriend and a husband and a wife. And what does that mean when you don't have this spark, this electricity that's flowing in and out of you with this other person? And the love is so potent, it brings tears to your eyes. I've never had that in my life, with the exception of my counterpart. Maybe even my son is a close second. That's the type of love God wants us to feel. And when you're feeling this with like a person who's not your child, that is very significant. A lot of people don't have that, Virgo. They don't feel it that profoundly. It's not that euphoric. It doesn't make their heart sing. It doesn't make their heart flutter. Yeah, they can have all the romance in the world and, oh, yeah, this person tells me they love me every day. But I'll tell you this, and I'll flat out say it here, because the love that comes from my person, what I feel, and he does this through song. He's been doing this for years. I just know. And it's the most amazing feeling in the world. There are no words for it. It's ineffable. He's never once, in all the 7+ years I've known him, ever said anything about how he felt. But I just knew. And it gets stronger every day. It's like that Chicago song. And it makes you wonder, is there any ceiling to this? And there isn't. I'd rather feel that here than have him actually literally say it. And he's one of those people like this King of Cups, right? Who prefers just to, I just want you to know. I want you to feel it. That's the best way of me expressing it. And he expresses it in very different ways than I do. And this person you're dealing with people, just like with my person, with a hard time with, trusting the intuition. Trusting in the emotions that you feel. But one thing to really help you to trust more is connecting with God. And if you are a tarot reader or you are a psychic, because some of you are, the more you do your work, the more you clear your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your crown chakra, the more you love yourself, the more you balance your head and your heart, the more you master emotions. You don't let your emotions get the best of you and run you ragged. The more gifted you will become, the more guidance you will receive, the more insight you will receive, the more Akashic records you will be accessing. And what's funny is that Akasha was at the bottom of the deck for what's coming with regards to Taurus's reading. The more you will be able to trust in the guidance being given to you, the more you connect. You need to be connecting to your guides, God, the universe, your angels, your spirit team, going to them for everything. You can even ask them for signs and synchronicities, right? The more you connect, the more you ask for their help, the stronger you will get with your abilities. And the more you will stop doubting how this person feels, or just stop doubting what you intuitively get. I also just heard this King of Cups is getting prepared. He's preparing to express something to you in some way, shape, or form. These hidden emotions are going to be revealed. There's something about the eclipse energies for those of you who are in your High Priestess power. This King of Cups is going to reveal them to you. It could very well be in the month of May. Does not have to be this May. Could be next May. Could be 2 Mays from now. Could be 2 Julys from now. Remember, God doesn't know what May is. I'm just saying it because it helps when I'm tracking these readings. And it also helps with the extendeds too, which there will be an extended for. And the extended is going to be full-on love reading. Okay? Full-on love reading for the month of May. What your love situation looks like. What may be blocking it. Or how your person's really feeling about you. You're going to get a song from your person, a song dedication, the guidance, and we're going to get messages. So the love reading in the extended is in the description box below. So this is part of a love reading. So if you want to learn more about what's going on here with the love situation for me, I would highly recommend the extended. And the link is down there. All right. If you go to capella.com, click on extended videos, and we'll get more deep into this. I mean, it's deep already, but there's some things that are going to come out in that reading. They're not coming out in here because they're telling me to be silent. Because what I'm hearing, this King of Cups is preparing to do something. Preparing to reveal their emotions, and he's got something up his sleeve, but it's not sneaky. I bet you anything that will come out in the extended. All right? There's going to be a surprise here because you see this dolphin. This dolphin's in the background. It's like, whoop, jumping out. Oh, hey, look, it's a dolphin. Surprise communication. You ain't going to see it coming. But there are some hidden emotions that are going to be revealed. Secrets will be revealed. What you knew all along, Virgo, is about to reveal itself. It's going to really then confirm, yeah, you are super psychic. And it's deep. What you knew all along is about to be revealed. And it's deeper than anything you could imagine. It's deeper than the ocean. But there is something that you need to be quiet about. There's something here that you shouldn't do and you shouldn't say. And that's going to be covered in the extended because they're telling me to stay quiet. They're telling me to keep moving forward, Jess. Because I will say it, because my guides know I channel the shit out of cards. We got one card here, all right? And I'm not doing it here. There's something that's going to come out. Other than what I said, but there's also something you need to be hush about. Because you may actually mess up something is what I'm being told. So let's look into what you may be struggling with for May. What? Oh. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Alrighty. Look at all this beautiful water. The seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Well, the subconscious, the unconscious is coming to light, right? Look at that. It's a sea of emotions. What was I talking about being deeper than the ocean, being deeper than the sea? And we already know this king is already sitting in the thing on the sea, whatever the hell that is. He's got a floating throne. Yeah? Yeah. Floating throne or some shit. Whatever that is. This is also seeing your potential. Jesus. Oh, God. What? Maybe somebody's name is Jesus. Jesus. Hi, Jesus. How are you? Jesus is here. Yeah. Okay. I just got a massive hit. Oh, my God. Hold on. I need to write this down. I was going to say, and Jesus said, no, you cannot say that right now. Okay. Oh my God, wow. You see what happens when you're really connecting? I mean, your whole freaking kundalini is on fire, and you get these hits in the middle of readings like this or whatever. I mean, I'm getting it, but still, maybe you got it too. But wow, I just got some massive epiphany. Thank you, Christ. Jesus. Seeing your potential, Virgo, in your abilities. Look at that world of emotions. Look at this beautiful, clear water. It reminds me of Megan's Bay in St. Thomas. Oh my God, I've never seen water that clear in my life. If you've never been, go. Okay? Go there. It's beautiful. I mean, oh my God. And I'm sure there are other waters like that, but this reminds me of the waters in Megan's Bay in St. Thomas. But anyway, the point here is seeing your potential with this flood of emotions, right? With this intuition. It's like it's your potential is unlimited here, okay? With this ocean energy. You're struggling to see the vastness of your potential. There's no ceiling. Wasn't I talking about a ceiling? Pisces. There are no bounds with Pisces. Virgo, it's boundless. It's limitless. Your ability to access the Akashic records for some of you is limitless. Your abilities with regards to your psychic gifts and your intuitive gifts, it's limitless. But you have to trust in that. Some of you are being asked to bring unconsciousness to light here. Some of you may actually be reserving. You may be withdrawing what you get intuitively, and you're not sharing it with the collective like you're supposed to be. If you are a psychic or a tarot reader and you do tarot readings and you get these hits, and if your guides tell you to share, you're withholding it. You're not bringing that consciousness to light because some of you are a little bit of a people pleaser and you don't want to trigger people and you don't want to lose followers or likes or whatever that is or something like that. That's for somebody here. For some of this King of Cups, High Priestess energy, Virgo, some of you, that's you withholding the light that you're supposed to emit to the collective. And again, because remember what just happened to me, I got a massive epiphany, but Jesus specifically told me, no, not yet. You stay silent about this. I need some tea. I don't normally do this in my readings, which is weird. See, I'm trying to make sure I don't talk. You got to use discernment. But some of you are actually struggling with actually trusting that intuition, especially when it seems way out there. It seems way out in the subconscious, like people will not going to understand it. It's a mystery to them. Doesn't make sense. It's nebulous. That is Pisces energy. And you're like, I don't want to say that. People are going to think I'm crazy. I'm like way out there or whatever. If God, your guides, your higher self is telling you, no, you need to say it. You need to get it out. You can't withhold that because you need to bring it to light. So some of you are struggling with that. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Hiding. You can't hide anymore, Virgo. This is also talking about your person can't hide anymore. Hide your emotions, hide your intuition, your intuitive hits. Having the courage, seeing your potential and blossoming with that peony here. Some of you, this could literally be about you being a psychic or a tarot reader and you have a channel already and you're not showing your face in everything that you do. Or you have to have a mix of something. Maybe you need to be out there, literally. Let yourself be seen. Some of you with work that you do, it could even be healing, even counseling, something like that. You don't want people to know who you are. You don't put your face on your profile. You don't put your face on your thumbnails or whatever it is. I don't know. It could be some of that for some of you. But of course, connect with your guides. Ask them if they've been telling you, hey, you got to show your face. It's like, that's what they did to me towards the end of last year. Said, Jess, now is time for you to do your readings face to face with people. I'm like, oh shit. It was hard enough for me to do readings, period. And then when they told me to do lives last year, oh my God, I got to do that. But let me tell you, it's totally boosted my confidence. It's boosted my skills. And I don't give two shits. Whatever I channel, I channel. I'm trusting my intuition like no other. And it's like, I'm letting myself be seen. And I don't care who says what. I don't care if people know my face and they put a whatever to my name or my face. It doesn't matter. Because I know I'm being backed up by them. You're very unique here, Virgo. You have different facets to yourself. Some of you are only showing one side of your gem when you should be showing all sides of you. Because some of you are withholding certain sides about yourself. And that includes what intuitive hits you're getting and what you're supposed to be actually sharing. Remember, though, use discernment. Some things you share, some things you don't. Okay. I usually read the book, but my guides are like, no. If I'm called to read the book, I'm going to read the book. So we're going to look at what's coming to you with the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. With regards to Virgo, what is coming to them in May? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, Ascended Masters, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support. Oh my God. And your clarity. I take all of them. Anna. When I do these things, guys, it never ceases to amaze me. I said Jesus for a reason. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. If your name is Jesus and you have a grandmother named Anna, she is here. She is coming to you with guidance. She's coming to support you. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay? A lot of people don't know much about her, but they want me to read what's in this book about her because some of you don't know. But she is here in this reading, which is why I said Jesus. Oh my God, I'm going crazy here. What's coming to you is not only this. Here, she is coming to some of you. There's also a divine plan that's about to take place. Something is about to be executed in the divine plan. Oh my God, what? Okay. See, I'm not allowed to share. Some of you are already getting what this is. If you know what hits you're getting by this card, you need to trust in what's coming and keep it to yourself. What's coming in the month of May is also you start to need to lay foundations as part of that divine plan. It's like intuitively God is telling you what to do, what to share, what not to share, whatever this is for you. And stick to the divine plan. Don't deviate off the divine plan. Some of you could have been, maybe one person here, you are reincarnated as the grandmother of Jesus. Some of you have a very strong tie to Jesus, like you are a disciple, or you were like, healed by Jesus, like Lazarus or something like that. Other people who were healed by Jesus, I'm hearing, okay? The other one is take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. What's coming to you is that, especially during Mercury retrograde time, because Mercury will still be retrograde in the month of May, you need to slow down, reevaluate, rework some things. Lay some foundations and go with the divine plan, not yours. Because things are going on behind the scenes you know nothing about, but your intuition knows what this is. Your intuition needs to follow the divine plan. It needs to take those steps necessary as to what God wants you to do, not what your ego wants you to do. Some of you may be trying to force somebody to communicate with you about how they feel. You can't do that. If you're trying to rush God or rush this person into expressing their emotions, like hurry it up, or like you need to say this, or like I'm running out of time, like you better tell me now, or else this, and this. Absolutely not. Others of you, this could very well be about patience with this high priestess. Having patience with mastering your intuition, your psychic abilities, you becoming that powerhouse of an intuitive, of a psychic, whatever this is, you trusting, your intuition. You balancing out your emotions. Not allowing your emotions to flood you, to take over everything that you do. You may have strong Scorpio in your chart. This is a life's work. It's not a season. You're going to continue to heal. You're going to continue to level up with your gifts. You're going to continue to live in a life of mystery. You're not always going to get the answers, Virgo. A lot of things will be kept from you for a reason, even until you get pulled off this earth. This is a marathon, not the Indy 500. And I know there is the sprint, but my guides wanted me to say it that way because I actually have a card in one of my card decks down here that says that. Because if you think about it, in the Indy 500, those are racing cars. They go way faster than people running in a sprint. Right? Some of you are trying to go way too fast. No, have patience, slow down. This work that you are doing, especially with healing, having compassion and unconditional love and understanding for yourself and for other people, it's a work in progress. You are always going to level up until you get called off this planet. And then you have starseed. I said this in Taurus's reading because some of you are starseeds. I have a starseed origins reading that explains to you what star systems you are from, or star system, okay? What you're called here to do. What it means to be a starseed. What challenges you face as a starseed this lifetime. What your actual mission is as a starseed. All those things. What lights you up. Some of you, you tend to look at the stars and the moon all the time. You're into astrology. You're into astronomy. If you did that since you were a kid, that is because you used to be up there. You are a starseed. You always have this connection to the heavens. The High Priestess is here. Some of you were very exceptional, very powerful starseeds. So if you're interested in a starseed reading, go to CapellaWellness.com, check out the Capella Service Suite, and look for Starseed Origins. That's going to help you explain the power that you have but the struggles that come with it and how to overcome those things. What you came here to learn, what you came here to teach, how you're going to light up other people. It's a very powerful reading, but it also deals in some very serious struggles that starseeds deal with. And that part of that is dealing with their intuition and their emotions and being sensitive to so many things and how to overcome those sensitivities, okay? You can get 10% off that reading. The coupon code for that is in the description box below. If you have no clue what a starseed is, you know nothing about it, I highly recommend that reading because it's coming out in yours, Virgo. What's coming to you is that you have your star family that's trying to support you. They want you to, it's beam me up, Scotty, I'm hearing. They want you to connect with them. They're going to start to come down to connect with you, but you've got to meet them halfway. Like, hey, I need to understand who my starseed family is. I need to connect. Some of you may very well be a Pleiadian because, again, the dolphins communicate with the Pleiadians and the humans. Okay? If you're a huge dolphin lover, you definitely have the Pleiadians. Some of you, you're part of your star family is the Pleiadian star system. Anyway. So it looks like in May, wow, that's kind of crazy because a couple of years ago, I had the Pleiadians come visit me. And it was the most out of this world experience ever. I will say that. And it happened in the month of May, 2 years ago. Wow. You see how this reading is pertaining to something that happened to me 2 years ago? Anyway, you get the point. But you've got to be open for them to come in to support you because they're going to help you with leveling up. They're going to help you with your mission as a starseed. And some of you have a double mission here. And that is even bigger than what other people's callings are. Okay? The other one is don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? What did I say? Don't dim your light. You're a starseed. A lot of you are starseeds. You're very different. You're very unique. Multifaceted and unique. Stop showing one side of yourself. You have no idea what your potential is. Again, what was that other card that I picked that came out? What did it? Well, over here, Decisive Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. A lot of you, that's your purpose. But you can't be afraid of bringing those things to the collective, into the 3D world. You were not meant to fit in here, Virgo. You were born to stand out. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? It's Dr. Seuss quote. I've said this before. I think I said it in a Virgo reading in my life, and God knows where else. You're supposed to be different. Act like it. You've got some serious power. You are different for a reason. You're not here to follow everybody else. And look what stayed at the bottom of the deck. The Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. It's right here. You have access to things most people don't have access to. A lot of you are some exceptionally powerful psychics here. But you cannot be doing what everybody else does. A lot of you are going to have different accesses to different parts of the Akashic records that other people who have a similar mission to you won't have access to. There's a reason for that, because we're all here to help each other. Okay? There may be something coming to you that may be trying to get you to mistrust your intuition, to doubt it. And you're going to start trying to be like other people, other psychics, other readers, other counselors, something along those lines, other therapists. I don't know. Some of you are like that. This could even be like intuition, something about of the arts, music, whatever. Something that you're exceptionally gifted in, and you don't want to do that, or you have some crazy, imaginative, innovative idea that's just way out there that no one has ever come up with. And you don't want to follow that because nobody's ever done it, or people think it's weird, or people think it's not going to be successful. Fuck that. Don't let those other people, don't let even those negative thoughts about yourself dim your own light. Either you're dimming your own light or other people are doing it. Whatever this is, as it says, don't dim to fit in. So there could be something coming in May that's going to cause you to try to fit in. Trust me, don't do that. I've been through this for years. Ever since I started to do my work, I was doing it today. I saw something. I was like, no, Jess, don't compare, don't compare, don't compare, don't compare. If you feel like you're really the oddball out, it's because God has a higher purpose for you compared to others who do similar work to you. If it feels like you're being misunderstood, you have to understand that you came here to understand yourself, not to be understood. You came here to shine your light, not to dim it, in whatever capacity. And if that means you being your weirdo self or whatever, you being very, very, very different from everybody else, again, multifaceted and unique. Some people have one facet, or they don't want to show the other facets of them. We're all gems. Gems shine their light. They show all sides to themselves. Right? If you've got a gemstone like a diamond, are you going to hide that? Do you want the whole world to see how brilliant and how beautiful it is? It's the same thing with you, Virgo. So whatever, something might be coming in. I don't know what it is because it's a collective reading. Something might be coming in that may be trying to dim your light. Don't let that happen. And don't let your emotions get the best of you either, where you're going to dim your light because of it. Especially if you're dealing with somebody who you want to express their love to you, and it's lowering your vibration. Absolutely not. You are here for a mission. You're not here to be falling in love and running off into the sunset. I say this all the time. I say this all the time. The love part is a bonus. They want me to read, okay, they're reminding me. I said, God, no, Jesus is reminding me. He wants me to read the book for Anna. Look, I opened right to trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That thing in your gut. What is your gut telling you? Don't ignore it. Don't. Anna, grandmother Jesus. I still can't believe I was channeling Jesus, which I usually do, but still, I said his name and now it comes out here. She was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. And again, this is talking about some of you are very, very powerful psychics. You've got double missions. You have a higher calling. But remember, it does not mean that you're better than the other person. Some people that you're dealing with right now are going to have a higher purpose, a higher calling. Some of them will be on the world stage, okay? Others won't, but that does not make you less than that person. It's just part of the divine plan. It's part of what God called you to do, but we all have a purpose. We all have a light to shine. Again, don't start comparing yourself to other people. We're all in this together, okay? Because who knows? Maybe this lifetime you may have a smaller stage to be on, and next lifetime, because you're preparing for it this time, next lifetime you'll be on the world stage. Does that make sense? It's like everyone rotates, okay? Tell yourself, I surrender to my part of the divine plan. And thank beloved Anna for helping me with this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am blessed. I am blessed that she is here. Oh my God. Woo! No, don't put fire on Anna. You see what I mean, guys? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right. Let's see what guidance we have. Don't forget, the love reading is the extended video. The link is in the description box below. We're going to look more into this love situation because part of this has a love situation in it. This King of Cups has got some stuff to say. Some more secrets are going to be revealed with this love situation. I can feel it. I'm hearing surprises. That's what I said, because the King of Cups has something up his sleeve. For some of you. For some of you, not all of you. We're going to see what he's really feeling here because he's trying to keep it under wraps. This King of Cups has been hiding his feelings for quite some time. So let's see if he's going to reveal some stuff in the extended. So click on the link below to join me in the extended after I do this reading. So let's see what guidance we have for you for May 2023. And it is pouring outside. There was some crazy lightning storm west of here. Now we're getting hit with it. Be strong. When trouble seems to be brewing near, your inner strength will keep you clear. Yes, guys, you are different. That's your superpower. You're going to change the world in some capacity. You've got to be more trusting in your gifts and trusting in yourself. It's not easy. It is not easy. Trust me, with the work that I do, I'm so different. I have all these different sides to me. It's kind of like, ugh. I got to stay the course, though. I got to continue to following God's plan. It's not my plan. It's like that Drake song. God's plan. God's plan. I don't know if I remember the rest of the song. Anyway, practice is at the bottom of the deck. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. What did I say? What did I say? Guys, your gifts will become stronger. They will elevate. You will have this strong connection, and you won't even have to meditate. You won't even have to really take sea salt baths all the time, although it's good to detox. You won't really have to think so hard or connect so hard or whatever, or do all these rituals to get you to be that strong psychic or intuitive or whatever this is for you, counselor or whatever, however it fits. That's why I said continue to connect. Start meditating more. Start doing more yoga or something, or listening to higher vibrational music or whatever this is. Start praying, like really asking God to like give you the strength or augment your gifts or helping you to find ways to boost these things up, right? That starseed energy, that starseed reading that I talked about will very well help you better understand what you're dealing with, like who you really are here as a starseed. And what your biggest challenges are and how you're going to level up to become that person that God wanted you to be. But remember, the crown, the third eye, they've got to be cleared. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. You can't keep doubting yourself. You got to communicate more with them. Again, like the Pleiadians and whoever's in Star Family, they're going to start trying to come to you in the month of May for a lot of you. And it's what happened to me two years ago in the month of May, which is just crazy because I documented this. So you're being asked to start working more with your guides, connecting to your higher self. I also have a letter from your higher self reading. I do offer those as well. That could help you as well if you feel like it would be beneficial to you to see what your higher self wants to tell you. Usually in those letters, your higher self gives you some advice on how to connect more with your higher self. So let's move on to your self-care tips to help you navigate these energies, to help boost your psychic abilities. Chocolate, candy bar, whatever you want to look at this. Indulge in something. So here's the thing. People talk about you can't eat sugar. You're not allowed to eat sweets or whatever. Look, you follow whatever you feel is right. But you know what my guides were telling me? Even the Pleiadians? Go have that bar of chocolate, Jess. Dude, I can't get it right now, but I have this massive bag of cotton candy that's staring me in the face right now. I'm a cotton candy fiend. I said this in Taurus's reading. I have to eat in moderation. And they tell me, like, don't really eat it before readings, but you can eat it after or, like, whatever it is, right? There's a thing out there that they say if you have all the sugar, it disconnects you or it doesn't boost it. My guys didn't tell me that. You need to connect with your guys. Now, if you've got a health issue with sugar, don't follow that guidance. I am not a doctor. I do not take precedence over your doctor or your health regimen or your health plan, okay? But I'm trying to get some of you to open your eyes to this, where some of you have been hearing, oh my God, but I can't have sugar, or I'm not allowed to eat this because it'll make me fat or won't help me connect. I don't know, guys. If you've watched me, I'm a very powerful psychic myself. And it took me quite a few years to get here. And I'm continuing to level up. And they're continuing to give me access to things. And they're continuing to help me to just channel the shit out of things the way that I do. You know why they said that? Because look, I've never done this in a reading before. I'm having bubble tea. If anybody wants to get a bonus, if you can go back in this reading and see what I was channeling before and after I took the first sip of my tea, put it in the comments. If anybody notices something. I want to see if you guys notice something. Because there was a reason why I inadvertently grabbed my tea, which I never do in these readings, in my zodiac sign readings. There's a reason why I drank it at the time that I did. So go back and check. I'll give you a little bonus. If you can determine why I had that tea. And it ties into, with your self-care, indulge in a little bit of sugar for a little bit. I may very well be debunking the theory or the myth or whatever you call it about not eating sugar so you can connect. Apparently for me, it doesn't matter. Now again, it's your belief. My guides told me, no, Jess, you're fine. You love cotton candy. You love bubble tea. Enjoy in your pleasures, right? I can't deny myself those things that I really enjoy, even though it has sugar in them. So that's for somebody here. Go outside. Go buy some body of water. go to the ocean, go to a lake, okay? Spend more time outside. My gifts boosted way more because I was by the water when I moved to Florida. I'm a water baby. There's a tie to Atlantis there. God speaks to me way more profoundly when I'm in nature, and I've been getting this crazy healing, this crazy stuff from the ocean when I am walking in it, when I'm sitting by it, when I am near it, all that stuff. There's another reason why God brought me here. Okay? But if you're not by an ocean or anything, there's something that's calling to you that is going to boost your energies. And I guarantee it, when you are outside, you are closer to nature, which means what? You're closer to God. There is no man-made stuff when you are in nature, like true nature, okay? God didn't touch it. I mean, man didn't touch it. God did. That really boosts your abilities, okay? It really does. This is the funniest shit ever. You can't fucking make it up. What does that look like? The only difference is there's no handle. I can't deal with it. You see what they do? I can't, like, they just freak me out every time I do these things. Look. Could be bubble tea without the handle, okay? Could be a water jug. Could be a milkshake. It could be anything. It's a drink of some sort with a straw and a handle. What I'm getting though, guys, it's not coffee. If some of you are thinking it's coffee, like a big coffee, no. I'm hearing that it's not coffee, but you know, I can't tell you what to do. I'm freaking out right now. This is the freak out reading. I mean, when we talk about power, feet. Get a foot massage. Get one of those foot spas. I was thinking about that. Get a pedicure. Go get a massage therapy. Have your whole body massage. I don't know. Self-care. There's something about the feet. Here. Some of you may be very tired. You've been on your feet all day. You work in a job that we're on your feet all day. And you come home and your feet are tired. And it's like, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go for a walk. My feet are tired. My feet hurt. Get some help with that. You need to be utilizing your feet for other things. Go out there. Get massages more often. Something about taking care of your feet. Maybe there's some like plantar fasciitis. Something plantar. I can't remember what it is, but some of you guys know what it is. Some issue with the foot. Some of you need to go get your feet checked, or you need to have more massages on your feet, or you need to have more pedicures. I don't know, whatever that is. Or maybe the King of Cups. Now they're telling me. The King of Cups is very sweet. Debbie, your King of Cups is part of the way that they show their affection is by rubbing their feet. Because the feet, there's something about connection with the feet. There's something with Pisces energy. Does Pisces rule the feet? I don't know. Somebody look it up. Or somebody has strong Taurus or something like that. I know Venus in Pisces means you have very nice feet. Or like Venus in the 12th house. This could very well mean that the King of Cups loves your feet. Their way of expressing their emotion or making you feel good. The feeling is by rubbing your feet. There's something about the feet here that ties into the soul. I don't know where I'm going with this, but that's what I'm getting. Water your plants. If you've got plants around, go water them. It's funny because I was watering them today. And I got my oriental lilies over there, my mini stargazers blooming. Oh God, they're so fantastic. And my alstroemeria right there. Some of you need to get some plants and put it around your house. I made it a theme for myself. Every month that comes around, I got to get a new plant. And May's coming up. I got to go back to Trader Joe's and find another plant. Or maybe go to Home Depot or something. I got to find a mint plant. mint has been calling to me and I gotta get a mint plant. But anyway, if you don't have plants, go get some. Surround yourself with nature. If you have a hard time going outside, bring nature inside, but still go outside. If you have plants already, after this reading, go water them before you watch the love reading. Daydream for 10 minutes. After you watch this, go daydream for 10 minutes. Whatever. Get romantic about it. But remember, don't get so emotionally caught up. Don't get so emotional. Don't get so sensitive. Whatever. Sit there, daydream about something, and get back to reality. Because some of you might be daydreaming way too much, which is why there's a lot of earth energy here and feet, talking about the physical body, putting your feet on the ground, in the sand, whatever. Going outside, being in nature. Some of you need to come down. Again, this is nature again with the plants. Daydream for 10 minutes, but don't be daydreaming for like 10 years. 10 hours. 10 days, like straight, okay? That's the shadow side of Pisces. Pisces loves to be all the way up in dreamland, but doesn't want to come down, right? So yeah. So if you would like a personal reading with me, you would like to do the Starseed Origins reading, I highly recommend that because you guys did get the Starseed card. Again, you can get 10% off of that reading. It's in the description box below. It's really going to help you understand a lot of things about your mission and what's holding you up and what you're afraid of and what your struggles are, and all these other things and what you're really called for. And if you find out that you have a double mission, there you go. Okay. I do have my memberships. I do have my tarot packages. I'm offering 10% off my already discounted tarot packages as well. I have coaching packages also. Don't forget, I don't just read tarot. I do offer 30-minute coaching sessions and 1-hour coaching sessions, either by phone or by live, by Zoom, okay? Via Zoom or Google Meet, whatever works for you. I do have those. You can get 10% off of those sessions as well. So if you just want to chat about some things, I'm here to listen. I'm here to give you advice I don't need cards. I don't need cards, okay? We can have coaching to help you to be in your unique nature, to not hide yourself, okay? We can talk about ways how to overcome those things, shadow work, whatever this is. Communicating, knowing when to communicate, what intuitive hits you get, and what not to, things like that. I can coach you on. All right. The memberships will also be helpful to supplement these readings, to give you daily guidance and to help you navigate the energies for the day. My guided meditation videos, my live twin flame sessions, my other live readings that I do for members only, a whole bunch of things. Check out the different tiers to see what perks you get. Some of the perks have monthly coaching. Some of them have discounts on whatever it is that you want a discount on indefinitely, as long as you are a member, right? Some of them have access to monthly readings about what's blocking you, what you need to heal for the month, what your connection looks like for the month, and what they're feeling about you for the month, things like that. It's a whole bunch of stuff. If you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to ask me. If you're interested in a membership, you can sign up for free and download the free app and get some guidance from me there, or some posts that I put on my public forum. But if you do sign up for a paid membership, you will have access to everything that encompasses your membership in the Capella Cove, all right? This is an awesome section. You get to meet with other people there, wellness challenges. You get to book your readings there in the app. It's a really cool place to watch your videos and get your daily guidance and connect with people and to do the wellness challenges and to see what I post, if I'm giving some advice or sending you guys videos to watch or whatever, to one-stop shop for things. You can download that app for free. Everything is in the description box below, okay? Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. My email address is in the description box. If you do download the free app, you can directly chat with me there, all right? All right, Virgo, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today always. I send you so, so much love. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.